We continue learning Orchos Tzadikim with this incredible Hachzek program, day 30, page 155 in the Treasure for Life edition. Continues the Orchos Tzadikim, v'haraitze lahargol atzmai bebusha. We've been discussing the incredible advantage of busha. So says the Orchos Tzadikim, if one wants to accustom himself to have this trait, Yeshev Tamid Lifnei Mi Shemitbayesh Menu. He should sit in front of people that he's embarrassed in front of. And he should not constantly ask things of others. Why? For once you lose your dignity, once you don't care about your busha, it's very difficult. You're not going to find someone that can bring you back to that base. Pirosh, bring you back and renew that which you lost. There's someone who shames his friends. Not because you hate the other person, so why are you embarrassing him? Ella, you know why? Bishvil is salek bashta. You want to remove your own busha, so you channel to someone else. Someone did something terrible. What did I do? So how does he deflect the problem? He says, oh, that guy also did it. And that's how he alleviates his own busha. Says Orchos Tzadikim, this is a big problem. Number one, you're embarrassing someone else. And secondly, it makes it difficult to do shuva. Why? Because after you say, oh, he did it, what does your mind think? No. Masiti, what I do already? I think I did it as well. And the third problem is shumachati as a rabbim, you're causing others to do aveiros. By deflecting and saying other people did it, it makes that trait, that sin, lenient in the eyes of others. Because he's removed the busha from the achet. Says the Orchos Tzadikim, well, let's say you make up a story. You want to alleviate your busha, so you make up a story about someone else. Then the punishment is doubly great. Ki oynesh hasheker gadol me'oid. Sheker is a horrible thing. And as well, and because he's also incriminating someone who did nothing wrong. And there's many other issues. Continues Orchos Tzadikim. So is one level of busha that you're mitbayish someone else to deflect from yourself. Now says Orchos Tzadikim, there's one who feels shame by refraining from aveiros. People do terrible things. People unfortunately gaze at inappropriate sites and other aveiros. And they shame those who don't do this. A common scenario we find that when people do something wrong, they embarrass others that don't. Let's use a different example. Let's use an example of someone speaking Lashon Hara, and now they're going to embarrass other people that aren't part of them. Someone who's staying to the side, someone that's not getting involved in the horrible story, they're going to embarrass him. And they're going to mock those who don't follow in their ways. In such a case, one must do what? Hachzek lisbol habusha. So this element of busha, one has to strengthen himself. Endure it. Don't succumb. Don't dive into the Lashon Hara. Don't join the inappropriate party looking where they're not supposed to be because they embarrass you. Av im yavaishu avar miniyasa, even if they embarrass you. Yesh mitbayesh and mekayim mitzvah. Similarly, says Orchos Tzadikim, there are those who will embarrass you for doing a mitzvah. Yesh kama mitzvah so anigoylam lekayman. Oh, you ichol Yisrael. Oh, you're so from. They embarrass you. They laugh at you. Oh, you don't talk in davening. Oh, you don't eat. Oh, you're not going to go here. Now is the time to endure. Don't stop because someone's embarrassing you. Who should be embarrassed in front of HaKadosh Baruch Hu? Ki zeh davar barur. Shevet HaMelech lo yavrim mitzvahs HaMelech. The servant of the king should not do the commandments of the king. Gam yizuzol busha gedolim in ha'olam v'sochin alav v'sasam ha'tztiva HaMelech. The king asks the servant to go and, I don't know, shovel the front lawn. And people are making fun of him. He's going to stop? You have to listen to the king. Ki yishkol aboishes. It's so much worse not to listen to the king. Worse than the embarrassment. Then these people are embarrassing you. Someone who can't be soivel and they don't do the mitzvah. And what do? They leave the good that they're doing. They succumb. That's a horrible busha. If he's embarrassed to admit to the truth, that's a terrible sickness. Someone embarrassed to tell someone else what's right. Someone sitting in front of his rabbi, he's embarrassed to ask what he doesn't know. In Katan and Gadol, it's a small or large question. It's despicable. It's disgusting. Teaches Shlomo HaMelech and Navalta. If you've been degraded, not say, put your hand to your mouth. If you're embarrassed, you're not going to learn. What is the appropriate path and attitude? Never be embarrassed to ask. David Melech Yisrael. Is anyone greater than King David? Shamar, what does he say? V'adabra be'idoisecha negen malachim leivos. I'll speak of your testimony before kings. I won't be ashamed. Heeding the words is so critically important. B'siyata dishmaya.